Hello, welcome to Nattys Crafts. Let's go ahead and get crafting. Today we're going to make somewhat of a holiday garland. I have this spot in my kitchen where I need something, and so that's what we're going to do. So first we're going to make 2 tassels, and I went about this in a little bit of a different way. I cut strips of felt because that was the only thing I had that was red and green. So that's what I used. Of course, you probably should use a regular fabric or ribbon. That would be ideal. But I used felt, and so, you got to use what you have. I wasn't going to buy more stuff. I can guarantee that. So I'm just cutting the strips the same size, and I don't know how long they were, however long that piece of felt was. And then I do have some ribbons, some leftover ribbons, so I cut those into the same sizes. And then I'm just going to arrange the pieces that I like into a tassel shape and just trying to figure out what I think looks the best. This is where your creativity comes into play. You can put whatever colors and ribbons and all the fun stuff, anything you want. And we're just going to tie off the top to make it into a tassel. And before you tie off the top, you should put a tie at the top so that you have a way to hang it on your garland. And I used this baker's twine, this black and white baker's twine. I did end up going back and switching it out for regular twine. And then I'm cutting up the felt. The felt was just a little too thick, so I'm cutting the felt into smaller pieces to make it a little bit more fluffy. I like my fluffy stuff, so I had to cut it up a little bit. And then we're just going to cut off the bottom to make it relatively even. I don't need it to be perfect. I just, want it to look halfway normal. And then I am going to add this believe sign in the middle of the garland. So I'm just using a little bit of dark brown paint and water to fake stain the sign. The garland that I have was from Hobby Lobby, and so it's already a really great color. So I was trying to make this wood sign match that garland. And I'm doing front, back, everything on this piece of wood. And so there's the garland. I love it. I think it's beautiful. And I'm just finding the middle here. Once I find the middle, I'm not going to tie anything there, but I'm just finding the middle so that I know where my believe sign needs to be. So once I've decided that, I'm just going to loosely tie it onto the garland. I'm not making it permanent yet because I might need to change it, so I'm just doing a really loose tie. And this I am tying with some thin twine, because the garland is tied with twine. Then I'm going to measure it out so that the tassels are the same on each side, and then we're just going to connect the tassels on each side. And again, I'm starting with a loose tie, and then I do go back and I'm going to tighten it up. And just counting the beads, because the beads are the same, so just counting how many beads are on each side, make sure it's even. And then here I'm going to go ahead and tighten up all of the ties and cut off any of the extra twine that was sticking out. And that's it. Easy as peasy. So there's this little spot where my microwave sits into this little cubby thing. And I have these plants that hang there, these hanging plants. I don't know what they are. And I wanted something right there for Christmas, and so that's what I did. I thank you so much for stopping by today. I sure hope you'd give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell when you subscribe so that you'll know when I come up with my next video. And go ahead and appreciate today. Tomorrow's never promised.